Hey guys, Turret here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Arnhem checkpoint. Playing for you today, spawning in the north is Iron Emperor. He's playing as OKW and his loadout is Luftwaffe Ground Forces, Fortifications and Feuerstone. Also got 3 of those P4 armor bulletins. These do stack, so your P4 ends up being kind of like a Panther Light. By the time you stack all 4 of those, in conjunction with those OKW pre-installed armored skirts. It's very powerful anyway. Playing against him will be GBPirate. Is playing as US Forces and he's sporting Infantry Company, Armor Company and Airborne Company. So none of the new commanders, which do seem to be the most popular at the moment. Tactical support and heavy cavalry. Yeah, tactical support, because I think honestly the Calliope's kind of overperforming at the moment. But anyway, into the action, we see Iron Emperor trying to put some pressure here on this cutoff. It does just cut off this side, so the munitions and whatever else GBPirate manages to connect over there. Bit about the map. Checkpoint usually considered to be slightly Allied favoured. There's so many garrisons, and Allies generally have the better garrison holding and clearing type things, but maybe that's not the case anymore now that Rifle Company isn't as powerful. The echelon flamers. Instead of rifle flamers. Either way, this squad's taking a lot of damage. Maybe even going down here. Does go down. Late retreat by Iron Emperor, and that's a crushing blow. You see he's doing some capping out the sides with his Kubel. Good choice. That is something that you can do now, and it's quite popular to do as OKW. Send your little Kubel first, send your Stern Pioneers to do some harassment immediately. Just leave your Kubel to do the capping, and it does cap 15% faster for some reason, so it is very effective at speeding around and capping when there's nothing around to harass it. Still, now that his Stern Pioneers have gone down, he's got to be careful because he's not going to have any way to repair this thing. He wants to try and avoid damage on that thing wherever possible. So we see some rather slow pace engagements. Heavy cover versus garrisons here, just taken away. Ooh, we see Armor Company selected by GBPirate. Good choice. And he has brought in some assault engineers. Interesting to see he's trying to put a mine down first, perhaps expecting a Luke's rush. Hoping to catch that, and these things do take a long time to plant for US forces, so you really got to make sure your opponent's nowhere near you, otherwise they'll catch you setting it up. And there's his Luke's protection, hopefully. Wouldn't have been a bad choice though also to just keep the flamethrower on that to try and clear out these garrisons. So we see Iron Emperor has put down his battle group back here, so we're not going to be seeing a Luke's rush in fact. May see the flak half track now that it's switched to be producible from here. Still quite a lot of fuel. Ooh, nice cutoff play here by GBPirate. Iron Emperor really committing himself here to the centre at the expense of most of the rest of the map. Actually no, he's doing a fine. If he wasn't cut off here, he'd be in a pretty good position. So we see a captain, which pretty much seems to be essential now against OKW. Very hard to get your M20 out and do damage before that Luke's comes out. And yeah, forget about the AA half track. It's not going to stand up to the Lukes. So these rifles on the wrong side of the cover, but here comes the flamethrower. I don't think there are any windows over this. Oh no, there are from the bottom, on the bottom floor. Oh, and a flame grenade. Removing them from that garrison.
75mm howitzer standing by for orders.
So generally this is the way you go when you're going for captain. You go 4 squads of infantry. Usually it'll be 4 rifles, but in this case of course there will be the assault engineers. And as for build order, I usually suggest putting the assault engineers last. You can gain some early map control kind of by getting these out instead of having to train a rifleman. At the same time, they just don't match up very well against infantry squads. Usually they take too much damage, like against Volks trying to get close enough to be effective, or similar against regular grenadiers. So yeah, I'd recommend building them as the last squad of your 4 squads before taking up to captain. If that's the way you go.
Half-track is now available for operations.
Oh! Couple bazookas connect. Kill wagon's trying to back out. Looks like he's going to get to safety there, but gaining a bit of veterancy there. And oh, he has rebuilt the stern pioneers, but they are not too close. Group's got a long way before it can receive repairs. We are seeing the flak half track here from Arnhem. He's also gone for Firestorm. The flak half track's a bit late, probably could have got this about 20 fuel earlier, and because of that he's not going to have enough of a window before GBPirate fields his Stuart, which will hard counter this. But yeah, I probably would not have bothered even going for the flak half track. Maybe would have put down the mechanized and gone for a Puma. Expecting that the Stuart's going to come shortly. Like after suppressing that squad and pinning it in fact very quickly, luckily, because he doesn't want to take too many bazooka shots. Oh, he's got to be careful as well, doesn't want to run into those riflemen, take a rifle nade. What was that coming in? Okay, forward retreat point coming in for Iron Emperor.
Position upgrade ready.
So he no longer has to return all the way to his base, and so that's going to make it very hard for GBPirate to push him out of this area. Good thing he has gone for that pack howitzer that's going to inflict a bit of bleed, and probably suspecting that he doesn't actually know that his opponent has his barrel group somewhere around here. Another good use of the Kubel here, doing some harassment. Extra capping speed does come in handy. GBPirate has been spending a lot. He's gone for an ambulance before his Stuart, and that's why he doesn't have a Stuart right now. Got quite a lot of fuel in the bank at this point. I might be thinking maybe skip Stuart and go straight for a Sherman. It's not like he's falling far behind. Maybe if he gets himself an AT gun and ticks up to Major, that may be the go-to. Doesn't need to tick up to Major, of course, but he's so far away in terms of command points from being able to afford these call-ins. He's got to do something with his fuel.
Supply half track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post.
Oh, Google's about to go down. Oh, yes, abandoned.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Did they change the abandoned chance this patch? I swear to God, almost everything is getting abandoned this patch. Looks like it happens about 3 times as often.
Ready for duty.
Ooh. And down goes the flak half track. A couple of those upgraded accuracy bazookas. More than a match for that thing. No, we are going to see the Stuart from GBPirate. And we don't even have a Raketen yet for Iron Emperor. That's bad. Should have Raketen probably by the 8-minute mark. Is OKW. Also, having spent that munitions on flamethrowers, only got 1 Shrek. Okay, he's upgrading another one now. So 2 Shreks. Should be enough to keep the Stuart at bay at least, but he's certainly not going to be able to kill it. Stuart does take 3 Shrek shots to kill. Was it 4? 120. Oh, it must be 4, right? I think Stuart has 400 health. Tricks to 120, so that'll be 360. Have to check my mass on that at some point in the future. Maybe we see that situation arise. Anyway, just play it safe. Once you take 2 Shreks, just back up some repairs. Oh, we've got a Schwer going down. It's going to cover most of the mid, especially with the extra range it has above what it suggests in the UI there. We've got a couple of bars equipped, and in fact he's going for the kill on this thing. He does have bars. The extra DPS, here comes the captain with the bazookas, and he cancels it, it looks like. Wow. Bad news there for Iron Emperor, and he was going for a rather risky play there, trying to put that down. Good timing on the push for GBPirate as well. It definitely paid dividends. Going to set Iron Emperor's tech back a long way. Now you don't get those free trucks. Will cost him. Oh, look at that pack howitzer shot! Almost wipes that squad 1 hit. So this is taking 1 Shrek. These are the second one. I think that will take 4 Panzer Shreks.
Area secured. In contact. We're losing a capture
kill.
point. M10 tank destroyer
How's the
ready
pack
for
howitzer
deployment.
doing? 9 kills. It's a pretty reasonable rate. How about that infantry support gun? That's 0. Okay. Not having quite so much fun, is it? It does have slightly more mobile targets firing against them. We've already got a hell of a lot of veterancy on all the GBPirate squads, almost all of them. Approaching Vet 3 now, apart from... Oh, recouped losses now. Iron Emperor. Rear sights. Probably better to just retreat. So risk losing your squad. Trying to recoup his losses. Oh, we got the white phosphorus rounds now coming in onto this garrison. Nicely done there by GBPirate. Oh, but he's hitting his own squad there, unfortunately. But he's got to get out. Yeah, white phosphorus tearing through his assault engineer. He's going to lose one to one of those flames on the ground there. Ooh, hectic fighting here in the centre. It's been pretty full on. Look at the VP situation. See, actually, GBPirate is behind at this point. I think he's been focusing too much of his efforts on trying to fight around his opponent's battle group, where he doesn't really have enough firepower to unseat this position, make a proper push, and with Iron Emperor being able to reinforce on the front lines like that, he's not losing any ground at all. Oh. Did that get recruit? I know I got abandoned, but I think they got recruit. There's no red around there. The Kugel's back on the field, and that's probably why Iron Emperor's ahead at this point. He keeps sending that out on harassing territory plays, and it seems to be working out for him pretty good. Looks like the Stuart's being dispatched over to that side now. If he gets a AT grenade off, he's targeted it. Kugel's very fast though. Look how far, man! That's that rifleman should join Major League Baseball with that arm. Huge throw with that AT grenade. Oh, was that a bazooka? No, Captain. Yeah, that's just a drop bazooka. It's like a rear echelon may have dropped that. Oh, when that gets picked up by these Volks, they're going to have to retreat though through these barred riflemen. The Kugloss is activated once again. Looks like it's going to get away. That was close. And what's he doing? He's just charging in here in close range on these barred up riflemen. I don't understand that. It cost 25, 24, so it showed up as 20 turns. So it looks like you get 80% of your manpower back. That's alright. Oh, he spots the shred going down again. We've got one barred rifle squad nearby. There's too much stuff here now. I don't think he can kill it. Here comes here comes a bulldozer. Shred's about to complete though. We've got a Raketin finally on the field here. Bulldozer's in a precarious position. A lot of bazookas and Shreks, and also the Raketin here. Seems very slow. I don't think it's going to be able to get away. He's going to trade his bulldozer in the attempt to knock this out, and he doesn't get it done. The extra, I think that extra, honestly, probably the extra bazooka there that he drops. Doesn't that thing go down? Here comes the Stuart, but only Shreks here. But this may even go down. No, it's going to get away. Well, there was some hectic stuff there. GBPirate losing his bulldozer, huge blow. Didn't manage to knock out the Shred. Does have pretty good map control though, as we can see here. Holding both the fuels and almost all three of the VPs. In fact, he was. No, he wasn't. Never mind. Either way. Big blow to GBPirate there. So it looks like this thing got decrewed at some point. Must have missed that during that last engagement. Back to Vet 0, which is a problem because he could probably do with a couple more of those white phosphorus barrages, honestly, if he throws that down on this position. Really help his pushes out. And this building can no longer be garrisoned or risk taking some Shred fire. Unfortunate for GBPirate. He'd really like to be able to hold on to that, try to put some pressure onto this position, but it's not going to happen. Looks like the Stuart's trying to find the Kubels. Is going to find it. Oh, and it blocks it as well. Is he going to react to this though? Oh, that was lucky. Destroyed engine there. Allows those rifles to finish the job. Oh, here comes a big grenade. Oof. Oh, back. I mean, military support gunshot there. I was like, oh, that's up to 10 kills now. I'm quietly impressed. Been climbing its way up the ranks. Pop smoke. Try and complete this cap, and is successful.
Armor here. A capture point is under attack.
Just have to be careful with the steward, of course, with this much anti-tank and also the rocketting around. Okay, recruit losses again from Arnhem. He's really keen on this ability. That's where most of his munitions has been going. Now he's bringing out some obers. Fuel situation is pretty bad, honestly, because he's been cut off for the last few minutes. He's going to have to divert some of his forces from the centre and try and make some plays, try hold on to his cutoff for a while. Now that he doesn't have that Kerbal, things are going to be a lot tougher for him in terms of holding on to territory. Can't have that bad boy speeding around. Look at all this vet, all of those Volks up to vet 5, even this squad, which doesn't even have a Shrek, which is, I mean, it's so hard to get a Volk squad to vet 5 without a Shrek. I mean, once you get the Shrek, very easy. Shreks do so much damage, you vet out very quickly, but it's pretty impressive, vet 5 Volks with no Shrek. Similar situation for GBPirate, a lot of vetted up rifles. I don't think he's even lost a squad yet. I don't think either of them have lost a squad. Okay, apart from that Stern Pioneer squad right at the start. Oh, and he lost the bulldozer shooting. So yeah, no squads, well, apart from that Stern Pioneer right at the start. So he has to be very careful with the Shrek. 2 Shreks and a bazooka. This is just death. Just death. The Stewart. He's got to try kite at max range. I believe he outranges them by 5, and even firing at max range, Shrek's not that likely to connect against such a small target in the Stewart. So, Arnhem's managed to reconnect his fuel, which is good. He's still very far ahead in terms of VPs, over 100 VPs ahead. Completed his tech, now he's just going to try save up, I imagine, for a P4 with all these P4 bulletins. Of course, the P4 post-hot fix has received a price increase, now 150 fuel. 230. Something needs to happen. Something needs to happen to OKW tanks. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth an extra 25 fuel over the austere one to get the skirts? Maybe. Might just be worth it. Okay, we see a preemptive Wolverine now for GBPirate. And that's good because, that's good because we're probably going to be seeing a P4 very shortly. That Wolverine honestly is going to have a few issues against P4. The upgrade skirts and all those armor bulletins. Not sure what frontal penetration would be like on that.
A capture point.
Running continues in the center. Wolverine just sitting back here doing nothing. Probably would be a good idea to just decrew it. Oh, Captain goes down there. No.
Report of an infantry unit
Bad
being
news. He
wiped
needs
out.
those bazookas. He needed them badly against his P4. Oh, look at that pack how he shot. Those Volks in big trouble. Here comes the P4 chasing after the Stuart. Stuart is going to activate shell shock. Doesn't penetrate that shot. Okay, there we go. Vision damaged. Here comes the M10. Needs to get behind the P4. What's he doing with the micro of this thing? Don't lose his Stuart here. Jumps out in the nick of time. Wolverine probably should have circled around behind the P4, blocked its retreat path. Also get those rear armor shots going down. Some action here in the center. Looks like the pack council went down again to the ogres. Oh, but I missed this. M10 finishes the job. Oh, but also goes down to some Shreks. Probably decent trade for... No, I don't know. He could have kept that Stuart alive. And if he had, I think he'd be in a better position. Now we see Arnhem going for 2 Kubels, and without that Stuart he's not going to be able to counter those very effectively, especially without his captain, no more bazookas. Seems they're going to afford Arnhem for a lot of map control. GBPirate now, he's just got a guessing game. He's got to wonder, do I have enough to squeeze in a bulldozer, or do I have to just go for another M10 in anticipation of another one of those Panzer IVs? Tough choice. It's certainly a tough choice.
The enemy is
And honestly, this is when Armour Company usually starts to run out of steam. I don't know, the bulldozer just doesn't perform well enough, I feel. Its accuracy is quite poor. Can wipe squads though, can one-shot wipe squads, but also a very slow vehicle. It does have more armor and more health than the regular shipment, but it's just very, very slow. And that means getting out of the range of tricks or Raketans just very hard to do. Maybe if they made it a bit faster we might see it used a bit more often, but yeah, very lacking in the mobility department. Oh, Kugel runs over that mine. Finally something runs over the mine, but somehow it's not dead. How can a Kugel not be dead from that? Is this what is this? It's not out of control either. He's controlling it perfectly. It's just zombie Kugel there. Not dying to a mine. That is just crazy. Oh, that's got so low Vet 5 stims. Oh man, they're going to get away as well. I can't. No, that is so bad. That's so annoying and makes me so angry when stuff like that happens. We do see a mechanized regiment in the back behind the Emperor. Gonna speed up his Kugel repairs. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? So Ogre's holding the church, and these riflemen have got nowhere to go now. He's just going to have to rely on the pack outs to try and barrage to dethrone them from that spot. Bad idea to engage from this side as well, because even though they've only got one window, they only need one window. They got that LMG 34, that thing is the bulk of their DPS, so in other cases that would probably be a good engagement, but if you're Enemy's got an LMG. I would recommend not doing that. Looks like one of the Cougars went down. We see just a regular ship. I was wondering where GBPirate's fuel was going. Did take up to Major now. He's going to bring a regular ship. Oh, and he cleans up the second Cougar. Now switching targets to the Sturms. They have to abandon that cat. Or risk highly explosive destruction. So many. This Hover squad is just tearing through everything. And that's up to Vet 4. I think a Vet 4 gains suppression. That's when it starts to get really nasty. Yeah, suppression at Vet 4. So, Vet 4. I mean, they didn't have Vet 4 and 5, but they've still got most of those really strong abilities at those high levels of veterancy. And this is where US forces can fall behind OKW in the late game. Looks like he's struggling to hold on to territory now. He just keeps getting pushed back and back further and further. He's in such a good spot after killing that first Shred, but then losing that bulldozer trying to kill the second one really set him back so far. Also continuing combat here in the center right next to the Shred. Bad idea. Oh, look at them! Huge grenade there! Wipes those Vet 5 Sturms. Man, that was a 4-man squad, I'm pretty sure.
A capture point is under attack.
See 4 corpses there. Huge grenade either way. But yeah, continuing combat around the center, so close to the battle group. Probably a bad idea. Probably would have been better to try to play on the flanks. Especially with his mobile Stuart. And yeah, then maybe try to make a larger push once he had maybe his bulldozer and also the RNG bombs saved up. Looks like the squad still has the Shrek and Bazooka, so those 2 squads over there, it's going to be very risky for the Sherman to try and make plays on them. He's going to go try have a go. Now they're split up, slightly better situation. Usually in these situations, oh, look at that shot. Want to get your Sherman in there, try push them, try crush them. And by push them I mean see the squad member with the Shrek try and make that guy run around so he can't actually fire his Shrek off. That way you can take as little damage as possible, inflicting as much as possible. Just some good Sherman micro. Very essential. Now he's got the P4 coming out. That's the heavily armored P4, and this is really going to struggle against it. Especially if he sticks around in front of this. Oh god. That was really bad. That was really bad. Now without that Sherman, he's probably lost the game, honestly. He's had enough fuel for a Wolverine in 1 fuel's time, which he will need to call in against this P4, and he will be able to keep that at bay at the very least. Probably also going to need an AT gun as well.
M10, supply line just got cut off.
Otherwise his chance of killing that not going to be terribly high.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
Oh no, the Obus are Vet 5 now, they got permanent sprint. Oh god. This is really bad news. How quickly they got suppressed. Insta suppression there. Probably gonna get wiped on retreat here. Oh, so close to being wiped on retreat. Very lucky he gets away there. The Wolverine is mobilizing on the T4. Go back for some repairs now, I imagine, after that first shot penetrated. Probably a good time for Iron Emperor to start putting down some mines. To upgrade everything with as many weapons as he can. And mines will help against those marauding M10s. Trying to immobilize them. Oh, M10 sitting out here, Raketin and 2 Shreks. Oh, that was like the Shreks and the Berserkers. Pretty much close to one hitting the M10 there in that one volley. But no, there was 2 volleys from the M10 actually. So scratch that. Either way, very close to death. This could be the window of opportunity for P4. This game could probably even dive and try to kill that. Probably better to play it safe though, especially if he doesn't have sweepers nearby. I don't want to run over any mines and lose. Get another P4. But Iron Emperor does seem to be in a pretty commanding position right now. Quite a bit of fuel saved up now. I wonder what his next purchase will be. Probably could go for another P4. No, he's bringing in a walking Stuka instead. That's
a capture point is under attack.
Also a perfectly acceptable choice. Does leave him vulnerable though, because GBPirate could field 2 Wolverines quite easily and overpower this P4, so I probably would have recommended going for another P4 there, because they'll do fine on anti-infantry duties as well, and there's no risk of your P4 getting overwhelmed by alarming numbers of M10s. M10's in a tough spot here. Try to stick around and do some damage to the P4. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, he's got damaged engine on it though, but... Oh, and now the squad's retrieved. This is a golden opportunity for the M10. Looks like he's going to try to come in. Maybe he's trying to micro on this side as well. Here he comes. There's a Raketin creeping up in camouflage though. The Shred squad out here. M10 needs one more shot. Oh, the bazooka fails to penetrate, but there we go. M10 at max range. Knocks out the P4. Huge play there. Very lucky that that penetrated, honestly. And wow. Good. Another good trade there for GBPirate. Of course, this being significantly cheaper than the Panzer IV.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Oh, those Vet 5 overs. Nothing can touch them right now. Spreading that suppression. GBPirate's map control has been rather poor, so he doesn't have enough fuel to counter this. It's in a tough spot right here. And this is where going one of the other 2 doctrines I mentioned right at the top of the cast that are the most popular at the moment, heavy cavalry or tactical support, would come in handy. Then you have the Pershing, which is really good at wiping squads. Oh, look how quickly that goes down.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Yeah, the Pershing, which is very good at wiping squads, and also the Calliope, similar situation. Otherwise, we just have so much trouble dealing with these OKW infantry. Look at that, another abandoned. What is it? What is it with this game right now? Another abandoned there, and that Stuka's going to live to fight another day. Rather unfairly, I feel. Some nice play by GBPirate, getting him behind enemy lines and finding that Stuka and punishing it, but not really punished because recruit, and now the Guard Regiment's just going to repair it. Unfortunately, Top Gunner kill does not count as no longer able to fire rockets. Just that small machine gun that it possesses. Almost never see in use. Oh, we're going to see the Hetzer. Oh, I don't think I've ever cast a game with Hetzer before. That's fun. He recently reduced the amount of experience he needs to gain veterancy. I believe there was like a screenshot on COH2.org. I think it had like 59 kills or something and wasn't even Vet 1. Just had absurd veterancy requirements. Have to see how it gets on here. Decent. I mean, it's kind of cheap now, honestly. Now that the fuel changes have come through. Not sure if it's worthwhile though. Kind of immobile. It just comes rather late as well. Doesn't have the versatility of KV-8 either. Not nearly as durable. Doesn't have the turret. Can't switch to the light anti-tank gun either.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders. Enemy armor, shoot us up.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. That is atrocious damage. Here he comes. He comes in for another volley. Ooh, there we go. Now he's connected with some real firepower. Another. Oh no, that's a Jackson in fact. And the hits are maybe going to go down here. Backing away into the fog of war. Looks like he's going to get away. I'm not sure what I think about going for the Jackson here.
We're bleeding points like a stuffed pig. We're down to 50.
Probably would be better off going for another Wolverine, honestly. Provides similar amounts of anti-tank capability, but you can use it for crushing, so probably would have gone for that. Also a bit cheaper in terms of fuel. That would have been my choice over the Jackson.
What?
Oh, the overs go down! Oh my god, there's so much light cover here. They're all clumped up. One pack howitzer shot just knocks them out. And that was exactly what GBPirate needed. Those things were just devastating as infantry forces. Now, one lucky pack howie shot, they get obliterated. And GBPirate's in a much better position now. So it doesn't have much to fight against Iron Emperor's infantry though.
They got us down to 25 points. The enemy is overrunning
All he needs is Sherman. A white phosphorus rounds going on in the battle group, but there's nothing around here. Probably would be a good idea to try and use them when a lot of squads are retreating. It will slow down their return to the battlefield just greatly, and if you coordinate that with a push shortly afterwards, it will really do a lot of damage to your opponent. Oh, searchlights getting some bazookas. Oh, but the Jackson finishes the job there. Comes in for a cheeky shot. Dexter's in trouble now. Jackson's got them in his sights, but is that a Raketin? Yes, that is a Raketin. Vet 2 Raketin. It's just pumping out a few shots here. Pretty good rate of fire on that thing. Yeah, that's what it gains a Vet 2 rate of fire. No, the bazooka re-echelons, no, they go down. That's unfortunate, I needed that bazooka. Try and keep this hits honest. Also, Iron Emperor hasn't really used this Stuka much since it got abandoned. Probably needs to get on top of that. Probably needs to target this pack house in all honesty. Always safest to try and target your opponent's team weapons because they're much slower than regular infantry squads. Much easier to hit with the Stuka. Carnage here in the centre. We see GBPirate down to 14 VPs. He's desperately trying to hold on. There's a flame grenade. He's got 2 of the VPs on his control right now. A decent spot. We are going to see a Sherman coming out shortly. Iron Emperor's got enough fuel for another P4, but may not even need it.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
GBPirate so low on VPs, especially considering GBPirate is having so much trouble holding onto the centre. Trying to play on both flanks VPs very tough to do. Oh, there's a shrimp down there.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Something goes down there. Assault engineers, it looks like. And looks like clock's going to start ticking against GBPirate once more. He's getting very low on VPs. He's going to make some big plays. He's got a lot of squads in his base. They all got to start running out to the centre. Going to the centre, it looks like maybe he can stop this cap. No, he's not. To run straight for the VPs, forget about that point there. No, it's not going to happen. What? Why is he decrewing this? Okay, he's switching crews. Oh, and that gets some Vet 2 on that. That's definitely worthwhile. Where did that come from? That comes from, is that the crew from the Stuart? 8 VPs left. He needs to get something on this one. I don't think he's going to make it happen though. Sherman's about to go down. Too many rockets here. Down goes the Sherman. Oh no.
A medium tank was just lost.
3, 2, and that's going to be it. Kind of crazy. What's this? Once the squad picked up that extra bazooka, sending these 2 squads around together made it extremely hard for GBPirate's armor to gain any traction. This really shut him down hard. And yeah, I already discussed about that second Schwer. I think that was really crucial to the game, and because he didn't knock that out and end up losing his first main fuel purchase, the bulldozer, kind of things just slowly went downhill from there. Had a lot of trouble wiping these squads. Not sure where all his munitions went, but maybe he should have considered putting some more demo charges down. They are expensive, but honestly, without them you have so much trouble wiping Axis squads, I feel. Really necessary for using this doctrine. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.